Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those.
This bout is scheduled for...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence. And there's the bell to start the round. Both men step back for just a moment. They have no respect for each other's punching power. It's all offense, all the time. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. Just missing with the uppercut.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Missed him with that uppercut. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count.
Oh, no, come on, get up! Get up, it can't be over!
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Boy, this next... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Only catching air with that hook. There's a counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. They both want a knockout, you can tell.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch. So much for defensive abilities.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's...
Talk about Taylor in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fighter seems to be focusing a lot more on offense than he is on defense. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Oh, what a punch. Why weren't they more cautious?
Days, where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
No, we don't see a knockdown.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Another scoring shot there. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. The defense failed him.
Beautiful sneaky shot to take his legs away from him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be, and there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You can get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
Every time, all hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset, and at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven. They're so close, so close.
At some point, the corner has to say you're done.
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this? Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They drop their guard. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this... They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And that hook misses. Caught him. Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can...
And now going for the finish.
His legs have gone, he's got to get their hands up. It's a fight.
And before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Punch, counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They got them. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Oh my goodness, that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
There's a counter shot. Hook misses. Another scoring shot there. Halfway through the round, and there's what a nightmare scenario.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs have gone.
A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Only catching air with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How about that time counter shot? Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
One moment changes everything. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Lucky to have avoided that left uppercut. Punch, counter punch. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. This could be the end.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will...
So much for defensive abilities.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
Well, this is what he does, going right after the challenger.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
That uppercut misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
This may do it.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. One, two, three.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. So he's back on his feet, but the judges aren't going to give him this round for sure.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Stumbling around in potholes.
The Does he know he's hurting? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered.
Let's talk about Taylor in that last round. Let's see how the... And there's the bell to start the round. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch, defense failed them. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets...